Okay, hello everybody. Today we're going to be taking a bit more of an educational look at Stoneshard. Uh, I just, I gotta clickbait as hard as I can. I was trying to see how hard I could clickbait someone like Shaden Core. It's my ultimate goal. But yeah, as you can see here, there is a hotfix. Not today, a week ago, but I installed it today because I've been off on the great, maybe I should say that the American holiday of Thanksgiving. uh, and eating turkeys. So if you look here, there's a bunch of interesting trademarks. There's a bunch of notes like apparently there was a bug that caused tier 4 electromancy and magic mastery treatises to only spawn in one specific distant dungeon. So basically they couldn't spawn at all. So I'm glad I didn't make it a point to hunt them down. Um, there's a bunch of things here. Derwin's unique trait not working, like a bunch of stuff. The Brigand Geomancers and Electromancers not dropping their correct treatises. Harpy's pecs caused crashes. All sorts of stuff, but some of them are really funny. There was a glitch with the servant in the golden grain that caused the game to crash when she gave you breakfast. Like, I'm sure people are aware of a lot of these, but when you read changelogs like this, they just, it's like the SimCity or not Sim, it's like the Sims changelog that's like removed babies falling out of elevators or whatever. So I didn't see any others that were like completely crazy, I think. But one that I found really funny, I think it's down here. No, it must be up here. There is a bug that actually made it so you could not eat or cook harpy eggs, which is now a thing. Let me see here. Fix the inability to eat or cook harpy eggs. So you could eat harpy eggs now. So Stoneshard is truly in its final form. I don't know if this is gonna make a huge difference on gameplay or how it might affect our save. Also, it says that they tweaked the two-handed maces. So, increase the amount of loot in distant dungeons. It honestly seems like, despite my horrible clickbaiting, this really, yeah, reduce most weapons penalty to skills energy cost. So we're gonna have to go in and see if some of our items are different. I just wanted to bring that up because it could actually affect a lot of stuff during gameplay. I don't pay that much attention to changelogs, but I'm kind of clickbaiting in the sense that the trolling really did affect me so much as I feel like it might have affected some other people's saves because we were not doing distant dungeons. We were not at tier 4 for electromancy, so I didn't have to feel that full grind. It's just sharding the stones. Sometimes when you shard those stones, the stones get hard. Yeah, so I'm trying to remember what my levels were. I have a friend who streams and they get on me a lot about not being proper with my process. So we still need to wait for crawler eyes. So the original plan was to go out and quest, but we are going to backpedal. Do I need a new save to actually get the item changes? That could be the case. Let's try something. That's it, I tried the best I could. Okay. So, looking at my inventory, I think generally speaking we could probably just go on another quest. Another righteous quest to make money. That is the life of a mercenary. I may go seek out the weapons merchant just to see if I can visually identify some of those changes. I usually front load these streams, but I have come to the realization lately that I don't make enough short form content, and probably addressed this like 6 times, but I just want to say pretty clearly that I've been working on scripting, and then Thanksgiving came up. But ultimately, I probably should have known that, you know, with those things in consideration, I shouldn't have basically just gone all in and like long form stuff. Because the thing was, I wanted to have all my big long form stuff in December, so it's not next year. What ends up happening is I haven't released anything in 3 weeks. So I'm just trying to sort that out. And then I also have like, I got into contact with some people from college, and if any of you have seen Digamer, that was like a big thing I did in college, because that's actually where I had first met Timefire, who now goes through a different account, I believe. I have a copy of the Digamer demo. That's what I'm getting at. This is big news. Not sure what to do with this information. It's kind of like finding the Necronomicon or something like that. So there's a lot of good opportunities for content in the future. Why not find funny clips from streams and make short clips from that? That's what I should do. I just the last clip thing I was making with the bat, it's like I guess the best way I can explain it is like when you're editing, it has to do with me too, but when you're editing, it's really hard to gauge if something's funny, and maybe that's just a skill you get with time, because I think as I've gone on, I've made stuff that's like a little, you know, funnier, whatever in general. Like I think the first Stoneshard compilation I made was pretty funny, but I definitely need to cut out the boss fight and just post that somewhere, because I'm sure for people who haven't fought the boss, and for people who fought the boss a ton, that would be really funny. The tentacle boss. And Shadencore tells me that that boss is not easy to beat as an Electromancer, but I think that was out of pity. That was just pure pity for my like horrid mental state. I don't like failing quests in this game. The penalty's really bad, and I just personally don't like doing it. But yeah, so that's on my mind too. But a lot of people keep telling me like, "Oh, I like your Stoneshard tutorials," you know, that kind of stuff, and it's like the Bryn tutorial is probably the best one I could do right now, like hands down, because I can imagine most people go to Bryn, don't know half of what's going on here. I only know some of it because people in my stream chat tell me about it. Also, I forgot to take off the ironic Halloween text. It's not ironic, but like the silly Halloween text in the stream chat. I realized I was talking to someone. I don't think you drink vermouth. I think vermouth is like a liquor that you add to other, like, mixed drinks or something. I don't think you just drink it straight up. But desperate times call for desperate measures. But yeah, so that's my life. I don't know why I think I always front load the video. I think I always front load the video with that because I think I always front load the videos with that because I get focused on the tactical, nuanced gameplay of Stoneshard. I'm still of the belief that like Stoneshard has its problems, but it is unreal. The type of hate this game receives is like baffling to me for what it is. It's like, oh, this game isn't long enough. It's like for a little 2D indie tactical RPG game, it's fine. It's literally, I directly compare this game to Stalker. I think of it as like a Stalker game. And there's also mods if you're really that bored. The game has some serious flaws, but I guess it's because I've been working on a project having to do with Bannerlord and why some of the old people in the community don't like Bannerlord. And it's just insane how much vitriol this game gets. It's insane how much vitriol this game gets as opposed to oh, you know what? Dude, hold on. I gotta check this. Okay. There's a thing last time on YouTube where they reset my latency settings, so like the delay was absolutely absurd. It would be like 10 seconds before I could respond to someone. I don't do ultra low because I'm worried about it messing with my bandwidth, or I don't have the strongest bandwidth, it's inconsistent. But Yeah, it's just the nature of the hate that Stoneshard gets that I don't really approve of. Especially because like a lot of the arguments used to be this stuff like, oh, the devs aren't doing anything. It's like, yeah, they add stuff all the time. They tweak the games. Like these people haven't been in communities like Bannerlord where you wait for 4 months and they change the horse textures, or like they just fix crashes like almost all the time. Oh, so you hate Bannerlord? No, I don't hate Bannerlord. I'm just saying as an example, like Bannerlord's a much bigger studio and I could much easier, sorry, I can't speak at all. I could much easier convince someone to play Stoneshard than I could Bannerlord. Sorry, I didn't. Puberty hits hard in the middle age. No, I'm just going through my second puberty as I metamorphose into a super goose. It's because I don't have enough stones in my gullet. I need to read about the biology of geese so I can make more jokes like that. I'm gonna rant about the Bannerlord thing just for a bit because it's been so much on my mind, and I have a whole 3,000 word thing I'm making. But the whole thing with Bannerlord is that it's not like, because like I have a friend who's just so done with it. He's like, oh, what did they add another sheep? You know, like because I was a big meme. But like I could go to someone and say, oh, you should play Stoneshard. You know, it's this, this, and this. You might like it. You might like, you know, you like Tarkov. This reason. But like when I go to people and talk to them about Bannerlord, they're just like, okay, what's changed? And I'm like, well, there's banners, there's this whole tile system, the game released, and it's like, yeah, but what did they add? And it's like, quality of life, bug fixes, more horses, banners. Like, if someone's talking about Bannerlord and they've played the game for 2 years, right? Like 2 years. This is literally 2 years of gameplay, and it just came out of early access. And they said, okay, well, when I last played Bannerlord, there was only one type of two-handed mace. Is there a two-handed mace tree now? I'd say no, because there's only one two-handed mace in the game, and they haven't been able to add a second one in 2 years, and that's something like a lot of modders do. And it's just funny, because like Stoneshard is the type of game where they added two-handed axe, two-handed maces, two-handed greatswords, they added a new magic tree, like all this other stuff. Bannerlord's a lot of like armors and sometimes they tweak the AI behavior, but that's my Bannerlord rant anyways. It's just, it released last month, and I want to be really hypercritical, but I also want to be, like, fair. Because I was thinking about how much some of my friends hate the game, and, like, I don't even hate Bannerlord. It's just, it's hard to explain why people are like, this game is amazing! And it's like, it'll probably be finished in 2 years. In 2 years, I think it'll actually be a full game, but the fact they released it now is kind of silly. And it's out now. That's what's funny. Because it'll be like, yeah, when I do this, I don't know, whatever. Like, it'll just be like, yeah, there's no dialogue here. Like, they haven't added the dialogue yet. And it's like, well, the game fully released. Because what they would say is, well, you know, it's an early access title. It's like, it's a released game with missing dialogue. I'm just rambling. I bet I'm, like, peeking my mic, too. So, we basically need to kill time or find crawlers, but I don't have a skinning skill. So I could try and level up and then get the skinning skill. That sounds really dumb. Also, I just realized... Oh, I'm an utter mess. I'm such a mess. I didn't have my mic on mono. Alright, I'm coming in on mono now. You're not getting stereo goose audio. It's not a thing, okay? Will never be a thing. Must resist grave. Can't. My sanity, no. One of the worst things about editing Stoneshard in general is, like, sometimes I want to be like, oh, let me just put this on 3 times speed because I'm walking and you don't need to see it. And then me checking my map, it makes it, like I'm worried I might actually hurt someone because you just see this. Like that. The other thing is I'm starting to get really paranoid about, like, my screen being too dark. Like, people not even being able to see the game at all. If you can't see the game at all, Most games nowadays are released in early access form. Well, okay, so like sometimes when I say stuff like that, people be like, that's not a fair comparison. Like I've made really weird comparisons. But the reason I do Stoneshard as a comparison is because it's a game that's in early access, and I would say it's more complete and gets better updates despite having a smaller team. And the counter argument to that, I guess, would be that Stoneshard is like 2D and it's easier to change stuff. Like I agree with that, but I'm just saying that like I feel like Bannerlord had so much hate for a while that now people give it a lot of slack. I'm gonna get used to this evil again. Apparently that other one didn't see me. I have so much energy. Not in real life, in the game. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if you were here to see the pre-game fireside chat, but there are a bunch of hotfixes to stuff in the game, and I don't know how directly it might affect me. Did you get a counter hit there? Who was that? Is that a counter hit? Gen attacks. Why did I get... No, he missed? I also broke the bench for some reason, which I don't quite understand. Alright, cool thing about playing this video game is that you walk in here and there's books and then you make $1 million. You can tell I'm an American because I said dollars. Like I'm in this fantasy realm. It's like, yeah man, make $1 million bucks. Yeah! Yeeher. I actually forgot to put away this enchantment scroll, which is great. Classy tactical move. Bear fat, smoke grenade. Okay, let's do the standard Stoneshard tactic. Okay, there we go. It's gonna be really hard getting around that, so I'm gonna attempt this. Okay. Ooh, a folio. I haven't read this one yet. After some time, you discover how horrible it is. One. A lot of books in here. Okay, I think I got all this stuff of value. Honestly, what's weird about the Bryn dungeons is, like, I could just take this and leave and probably be set for a while. This guy looks kind of scary. Is that the leader? Oh. How much health does he have? Okay, I need to drink this. I died from bleed. I can't tell if that was the cult leader or not, because that guy was super strong. Ugh. I was just like, that looks like a big monster. Okay. So, this is good because I can actually put this away. I don't know why I took it to begin with. Take 2. Welcome to Jonah's Wild Ride. Pulling water. We got our leeches. This is absolutely perfect. Kind of wondering if I should stow the bear fat or keep it. Should get a new fancy like gamer keyboard. I bet I could get one with all sorts of random stupid buttons at the top. Because like my left hand's on my keyboard, my right hand's on my mouse. I'm talking to you while doing so. So it's just this whole switching thing. Like I can just do it with my mouse. It's not a big deal, but it's confusing. It's too elaborate. Yeah, thank you for joining me on this Stoneshard adventure. Maybe now we can get Electromancy 4. I don't remember if we already got it or not. I have plus 18% electromantic power. Astromancy. Chronomancy. Yeah, we need to pump those numbers up. That's so weird. So we could only get 20... 22... 24, 26, so like 28%. So if we get electromancy based items, I'm sure we could get it higher, but it's like 28% from skills. And then this one gives me 15%. So I could just barely get over 40%. And then I'm sure it would multiply in a very epic way. Look, a bandit. What if I were to walk upwards? What would you do then? Would you be intimidated? Perhaps a bit confused? I think I'm gonna have a new policy of just clearing out the dungeons and then looting, because it's so tedious looting, dying, resetting. Like, that could have been a bit more strategic fighting that last enemy, but I don't think... The problem with Electromancy is that Chain Lightning probably... This one probably, I mean, it does good damage, but it would only really be useful if I had other enemies in the vicinity. So, like, the thing with Electromancy is that you're trying to get a bunch of targets at once, so when you're doing 1v1s, it can be a little tough deciding what to use, because they're not super efficient with your energy, if you aren't. Yeah. So... plan is going to be roughly the same. We're going to try and clear out those goons, and then I really want to know if that's the boss or not. I mean, worst comes to worst, I'll actually take the Stardust. Okay. Should be fun. Must have miscast somewhere there. Most annoying thing is, like, I don't think archers have a miscast. Like, I don't think Derwin's gonna be miscasting, you know, shooting his bow at people. What the dog doing? Yeah, this is even worse than last time, actually. I wonder if I should just run from it at this point. How close is he? 45%. Didn't stop resting fast enough. Isn't this game fun? Alright, boys. Back in. Yahoo! I really should have just swung him. Because I do 30 damage on a swing. I still can't. I really, maybe I'm going crazy, but I still can't tell if that's actually the boss. But if it is, I could just start throwing smoke grenades and being a little kooky with him. I think it's definitely better to just try and zone him out. And just, do I have another bear trap or did I leave? If that's the boss, I definitely want to just bear trap him. Let's see. Let's see if like I really think I can beat him without traps, but the one bear trap is OP. Like for enemies like that, bear traps are great, so they can't really do anything. Net, I really don't like using nets like that. Usually just saves you like a turn or two, since you're spending a turn to throw it. I'm gonna go again. I think I know what to do, but it's definitely a very tough enemy. I just think part of the issue is that I was trying to hit him with like, I was trying to basically stun him. I wasn't gonna get guaranteed stuns like this. It was 20%. So it's a 20% chance to immobilize. If I can immobilize him before he steps on the bear trap, that might actually be good. So like probably hit him with the jolt, maybe static field and then this, and then I can see what happens. The goal is basically to delay him as much as possible. This is where I'm almost like, this is the type of quest where it's like, okay, buy a bedroll and just sleep out front. If that if that isn't the boss, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, what have I got myself into? Honestly, when I think about it, Stardust is 200. Like, think of all the resources I'm burning just to heal myself. It might be best to just use Stardust and make this this boy go night-night. Make this evil being. I think I felt an earthquake. Let's just keep walking. That's the thing too about the whole skinning thing. Now that you don't get skinning, it's like, I have no incentive to fight wild animals aside from XP. Oh, I keep mixing these two up. I'm thinking of this one. This is the one I need to be activating, so I was completely messing up my abilities. Oops. Thanks for the pass. Thank you for your pass. Ooh, a crown. Don't mind if I do. Okay, so I wasn't using my abilities properly. I need to use this more importantly. This one is a 66% chance to daze. Which isn't bad, but it's not necessarily what we're looking for here. So I was like, yes, my my 4. My short circuit, my master ability. I feel like this impulse ability was really, really good in the early game, and it's fallen off so much. Because the other thing too is that this chain lightning one seems to scale very well. It's 21 here, but with all my buffs and stuff it goes up to like 36 damage, which is pretty good. That's like a crit in some of my other abilities. Okay. So that was a diversion. Alright, let's try and get this done. Third time's the charm. I'm pretty confident at this point that that's the boss. If it's not, something just killed itself.
That's no good.
The enemies are different this time. I'm actually more worried about these ones. Powerful. He's the best Stoneshard player in the world. Listen, when they make competitive Stoneshard, okay, I'll be right up there. These guys are a bit more troublesome. Sir? I have to ask you to cease and desist, sir. Okay, apparently there's a rat now. I kind of don't care about the rat, so I'm just gonna kind of do my inventory management while fighting it. This rat was kind of a chad, but fortunately. Merge. Use. This is like an amazing... Oh, okay! The bottom of the dungeon rerolled. I'm never getting a purple staff again in this game. I've become like an absolute chad on Stardust. I don't know what altar bells are for, but someone definitely died there. So I think that thing wasn't a boss, which is embarrassing. Yeah, let's get to fighting. Thing almost turned me into mush. Okay. You dare approach me? Have fun over there. Have fun in the timeout corner, buddy. You spawned in a very odd place. Didn't necessarily mean to do that, but take what we can get. What is this? Alright, I have to take that because it looks goofy. What? Don't drop the crowns on the ground. Don't drop the crowns on the ground! No! My keybinds! Alright, I'm really burning through some of my heals. You guys are over there healing while I'm damaging him. That's not good. Oh, what a waste of Stardust. Mechanics of this game are goofy. Okay. Now the dungeon's been reshuffled. Just trying to think, if I thought you would have been behind that door, I would have not have reacted in such a manner. Oh, Bryn Dungeons, how I love thee. Much useful here, except for that iron. I paid 250 to get 5 iron ingots for that one blacksmith. It's like the iron in Warband. It's very expensive. Okay. Not really quite sure what the plan is because I have no clue what's going on. So, some gooseberries. If we get the same troop of enemies, I'm probably gonna head down. I'm gonna probably just go down and try and fight that big thing. Because anything in that dungeon could kill me, but that thing is of the most concern to me. I have a decent amount of unholy resistance too, is the thing. This is like, I already just want to save and exit. Or not save, I just already want to reroll. Like, let me out. Let me out. If I win this, I guess I'll keep going, but I don't really care. Oh. I misclicked and he charged me. It's mind-numbing. Alright. The thing about this game is if I take a break, it's like, oh, I guess I shouldn't take it too seriously because it's Stoneshard. Alright. I really wish I had my second bear trap, because these smoke grenades I don't think are going to be super useful here. Gotten one berry from all of those bushes. That's so unlucky. Is my RNG stuck? Okay, there we go. There we got 3 berries. The game heard me. Alright. Okay. Dum 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 dum. Now it's back to the old layout. One's stealth. Alright. my god, what is this game? What? I was putting a bear trap down! I was putting a bear trap down. Why would I want to move? Oh my goodness, it's so tilting. There's no way to do it sometimes. You just move. I can't see where the bear trap's going. Why would I want to move in that situation? Also, I just opened the door and he's there. Like, when I heard the sound, he was like 6 squares away. I'm really debating if I get that spawn again, if I should just shoot the door down. It's not even worth it at this point. Oh my god. That is infuriating. I'll check if it's an option. There's nothing I can do about it. Okay. I mean, hopefully I get that spawn again, because I pray that's the boss. Oh my god. What, you didn't... You think he was gonna be standing there? Get pranked. Iconic Stoneshard prank. Okay, sorry, someone sent me a meme. I'm going up. Yeah, I don't, I was gonna fill this with conversations about turkeys giving and a bunch of other stuff, but my mind is like wiped. The thing about this game is I enjoy like a challenge, like a little puzzle to figure out, but I'm just like baffled. I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that the huge guy is in fact a boss, but let's see. Which spawn did I get? Okay, it should be the same spawn, if I'm understanding this correctly. We still figure out the game's mechanics while we do this. I shouldn't have been... Okay, I've evaporated them. So, honestly, if this keeps being a persistent problem, I might buy a bedroll, because I'm sure people don't want to see this. I don't have any space in my inventory for a bedroll, really, so that makes it really annoying. I need to think about how I want to use my mana here. I'm gonna try for the immobilize just to see. Immobilize failed. I'm getting really good miracles now. He's at 50%. 40%. 11 turns on the Electro Ball, so it's just what do I want to do now? I need to run. If I stay there, he's gonna hit me with an ability. Great. If I can hold him there for like 3 more turns, I have another Electro Ball. How much is it? 24? Hold on. Wait. No, it costs 62. What's the 24? I'm getting really confused. Is that the damage? Oh, the cooldown. I'm so stupid. Okay, I need 60 to actually cast Electro Ball, so we're just gonna chill here. Alright, kite him. We got this? This is easy. That was not the cult leader. It's just a regular enemy? Yo, this game is insane. Yo. Hey, yo! I don't know if you witnessed it, but I assumed that Yagram was the cult leader because of how much difficulty I've been having, and it was not. So we're already... Why is this a 2-skull? Like, I don't think any of the enemies here are really... Most of the enemies here can body me. So, I mean, I'll just do it in 2 trips, but like... Why is this a 2-skull? He tried to disarm it. Alright, disarm this. I wish I could just sit here and rest while they were doing that. And thus my reign of terror began. Oh, not the build, man. I'm gonna go for lightning. Crits on that lightning bolt are insane. 45 damage is great. I don't know if those altar bells are like a crafting material or what. I'm gonna try picking one up just to see. Altar bell. Oh, okay, so these guys actually drop little valuables now. That's really neat. They didn't used to do that, as far as I know. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do this dungeon in two. Or in one visit, so... We're just gonna have to see what the situation is, but... Okay. So the Stardust was kind of a loss, but if you really think about it, I was having a ton of trouble with that enemy, so I'm gonna cope with that and say it was a huge dub, which it kind of wasn't, but, what? Uh... Goodness, elixir. Oh. That's a drop. Well, let's just like throw this on the floor. The bells are worth as much. Video game. Okay. Semantic 2. So this is about... I don't know why I took this bit. Did I put it in my bag? Hold on. Oh, okay. I took the wrong book. Okay, so this is probably about 500. This might be 200. Kind of lowballing, but I think that's actually what they'll pay me. That elixir is worth a good amount. I'm gonna take the folio. I think we're looking at 1,000. I'll read these. Okay, yeah, I was missing that. I mean, honestly, I should probably drop the bells just because the book would probably be worth more than the bells in general. Okay, I'm gonna do like a bit of a reset. I don't really like doing this because I think it's really boring, kind of lame, but I had a lot of trouble with that enemy. And there's still no guarantee of what we're walking back into. So we are going to walk back to town. And, this free Gwynel's elixir is kind of pog. Kind of poggy. It's good medicine. I don't know how many uses... It looks like you only get one use, but it's basically a full heal. I'm thinking... Jeez, I'm sorry. I'm thinking we're walking away with maybe 1,000 gold if I sell it to the right people. Avoid the beefalo. That's who we're walking into. Depends what I see here, but I have a few squares that are pretty safe I can go to. I did bring my cape, right? Oh, and I can sell the scroll too. I'm not sure if I should sell that to the book merchant or like that alchemist. Honestly, let's see. I eat a lot of expensive food and stuff, so we'll see what the end result of that is, but part of what I was saving up for was a new Warhammer. This elixir's a good find, though. I would like to find some sort of... Cough, cough. Alright, I completely disconnect. Now who the heck is she? So... I have a lot of stuff I could basically use as, like, just to sell. I'm wondering if I should try and sell this casket. Guess let's see what kind of price we get for it. I have a lot of stuff that I don't really need anymore and I'm holding on to, so... Okay. Jonah is pleasantly satiated. Okay. Pretty awful prices all around. Thank you for the white wish. Nice wishes, White Hunter. Like I almost accepted work. I think I should just buy this helmet and just have like a full like mail helmet on. Less shock resistance. Just completely destroy myself. This axe would probably be good for throwing at people. Okay, so he's... I don't know why I even talked to him. Let's go get these books offloaded and then we'll see what we can get off the jeweler. Our best friend. I think it should be at least 1,000. Maybe I should have brought my other purse. Let's see here. Sir? So, I'm starting to think what I should do is just fill my backpack with, like, healing items. Just absolutely stuff it. Leave the bear grease and stuff like that, or leave a couple slots open. Basically, gives me 4 extra slots and then places to put loot while I'm exploring. Yeah. Let's see what these goobers have. Coffee. How could? Nothing there. Okay. So that should put me at... I'm at 4,000 now. Yeah, it should put me almost at 5,000. If I spend 5,000 on a hammer, that kind of seems like a waste, but whatever. Or we could see if there's any new hoods. The guild quarter. Okay, so my inventory is basically full of money. It's great. Hermit, why are you so mean? Stop, thief! Is there anything else? Well, I need new medicine. I didn't use my splints that time, so that's good. We're improving. Hello, sir. Done with my scrolls. Ring. I still have a ring or two I could pawn off as well, so if I need extra money, that's also a possibility. Another thing I realized is that I didn't get a blessing from the magic man. Alright. To sleep we go. It's funny that this is just a side quest while I try and wait for the item I need to spawn. Hello, ladies. Guards! Guards! Yeah. I don't know if I have any other news. I had a lot of turkey. I got to have the awkward conversations with family members, and, Same Thanksgiving, different year. Yeah, I need to put the bear fat away and stuff. Get this stuff in the right purse. Perfect. Exemplary. Should be good. Let's see here. All right. Not sure how early in the day I can get. I mean, to be fair, I could really stream at like 8 a.m. my time. I really don't want to get up that early on the weekend. I still have 1 Stardust, so doing okay in that department. I don't think I've ever bought anything from this lady, so let's see what she has to offer. Rains always come fast. Gotta work our immunity up. We could get a delicious pie. Okay. Let's find the random merchants that dwell here. Hello, sir. That guy's goods kind of suck. Like, they're okay. Industrial Emporia. Could buy a firebomb. That could help us with our issues. Mystery Shield. I find it a little annoying that if you want to do like a warrior or something, there are lots of foreign weapons you can use, but there aren't too many like foreign staffs or like magic robes and stuff. I wonder if that's a balancing thing, because I think mages are pretty good right now. I don't know what the actual status of them is, but to my understanding there, so I don't know if that's to balance them out so like mages don't just become completely broken, but it's a little frustrating. Sir, can I buy stuff now? What a stream. When exactly do they go to bed? Let's find out. What's the turning point? They're all gonna just like get up and start moving, so. Oh. Ah! No. Let me follow you, sir. Not in a creepy way, just in a friendly way. Is he already up there? What, does he teleport? Hmm? I'm here to do business with you. Alright, this is what the boys like. This is what I have my heart set on getting, and I'm probably going to regret it greatly, but we'll see. Energy -8. I could almost deal with some of these having like -3 energy or whatever. My issue is really the shock resistance thing. Alright, we've finally done it. We've outgrown our club. It's time to finally say goodbye. This thing looks stupid. It's the same amount of skills energy cost, so that was the main issue. So this is actually somewhat efficient with it. Can't buy it. It's actually smaller somehow. And that is all she wrote. Did not mean to do that. This looks so deadly. Kinda glad. I'll go visit my friend the tailor, but truth be told, the rest of our money is probably going to go into, most of our money is probably going to be going towards food and supplies and stuff for the next run. How may I help you? Exquisite cowl. So, honestly, if we went to this exquisite cowl, it would almost be all positives, aside from having a little less magic resistance. Almost all positives here, so. Next item that's probably a must-have is this exquisite cowl, which should be doable after our next run, so. We'll see what the situation is, but I'm feeling pretty confident now. I've got a big, cool hammer, and it protects me and slays my enemies. So, we're gonna sleep and probably try and knock out that dungeon again. I'm just wondering if I should really try and clear space for a sleeping bag. Yeah, aside from that, I think that's everything I longed to do. Might see... Is he still open or is he sleeping? I might be able to get like 150 off the book merchant for this scroll. Okay. He's probably closed. I'm reading the room. Oh. Maybe the like alchemist guy might be able to sell it. Now let's get the heck out of here. So, there's a lot of good stuff. The one thing is I should be able to sleep for a lot longer, which will give us a longer buff. We're going to be going in with a much stronger weapon. Although I don't know what my block chance exactly is. For a percent block chance. I'm just wondering if I should check to see if the inventory refreshed. Honestly, I think I should see what I can do in this dungeon, but it's been a journey. I need food, but I also have an absurdly full inventory. go upstairs and pack our stuff, and then we will buy food. This is how a smart person would play this game. Alright. I have 7 healing salves, I think. It's been away, so let's see. 6. Okay, we have 6. We have 1 splint. Oh, I'm in pain. Alright, move. Oh, and then I forgot to put the club away. That's why I had such a... I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with it yet, but that was why I had literally no space. I'm blind to that. Okay, so now we can sleep for quite a while. I'm going to do 12 crazy hours of sleep. And then I'm 1 away from getting my bonus range perception, which is going to be cool. I really should head over to the church area. I'm gonna get a blessing this time, because at least I have the coffee. I can't really bottle a blessing. Ugh. Sir? Thank you, Furman. I like the conversation you have with Furman that's super awkward, where you're just like, is it true that your powers are waning? It's like a completely inappropriate conversation to have with him. Maybe not inappropriate, it's just a weird thing to say. And he's like, why yes, stranger. I'm wondering what, I mean, there's a bit of expectations versus reality, I guess, with Stoneshard, but, like, I'm just waiting for the whole caravan update and all that stuff, but I do wonder how many NPCs are going to have unique dialogues and interactions, because at this point in Stoneshard, it very much sticks out when an NPC has something unique like that. It's not really quite the norm. It's like that whole thing where you have to, there's like a bodyguard in a secret house, or a drug house or something. Like, you don't expect that, because there aren't too many NPCs that have weird stuff to say. I mean, I guess there are a few, but it's not something you really look for as much, because you're not sure if they even have that. At least that's what I think. Then when we go in, I'll eat my garlic, and we'll have like 20% unholy resist if those enemies even are unholy. Isn't there entire skill for just... Let's bedrolls grant vigor? Yeah. entire skill point. If there is a lit campfire nearby, each turn of resting near it grants 4 turns of vigor. I wonder if that one's better than skinning, honestly. It's not really that hard to make campfires. I hit him so hard I broke the tree behind him. I turned them into chunky salsa. Okay, let's continue. See, my right hand's already all messed up. This build would probably work way better on a Geomancer. This whole, like, oh, I'm gonna use a huge hammer thing. It's funny just bopping him on the head. Alright, free food. Alright, I'm kind of going into this with the expectation that this isn't a 2-floor dungeon, but it might be. Hold on. Sure, why not? Okay. Oh. I don't think that animation needs to be so many centuries long. So apparently that one came out of a cell. Okay. Well, that's what I was looking for. Let's see what happens. I forgot to get my bear trap prepared. I didn't take it with me, that just occurred to me. He's at 88% health. Oh my god. And 72% chance of days. Not good enough. Yeah, I can't beat Yagribs, apparently. I could do 600 damage to them. Such ridiculously high health. I mean, I could keep burning Stardust to fight them, but they're not even the boss. I don't know. We shall see. I forgot my bear trap again. Yeah. Okay. If I can get this in a couple more tries, to be honest, I'm probably gonna take a break because this is becoming fall to sleep. Okay. Let's get our prayers in. Just like, I mean, I guess I could burn all this Stardust. I made a decent amount of money. It kind of feels like a waste though. Especially because I'm gonna have to commute around to actually get more. Sir, I am facing very evil people. Thank you. I also didn't try and enchant this Warhammer. I mean, I could also see what happens when I level up, because then I'm getting this unlimited power ability. I also forgot to put my cape on. So there's more I could do. I just, like... This is some sort of crazy rage mechanic and AoEs and... See, Stoneshard is one of those games where, I don't know where the debate for fast travel is. I'm assuming at some point there's going to be an ability to fast travel to dungeons for money or something. Maybe it'll be risky to do so. We have 3,000 turns of blessing. Okay, so what to talk about? I'm just trying to figure out where the boys is, where the villain is. Still don't know where the cult leader actually is. I saw like a little wizard, necromancer. I saw there was a mod recently that lets you play as a necromancer, which I thought is really cool. I don't think the devs ever intend for you to be able to do so. Right, because it's one of those weird lore things, or I don't know if people would interact with you if you walked around with, like, skeletons and pretty obvious necromancer vibes. Okay. Yep. The iconic monastery ruins. These things are, like, just built different. 22% shock resistance. enchanted dagger. Like, guess I'm taking this now. Seems as good a time as any. Oh my goodness, there's a second floor. Alright, let's finesse this. Okay, might as well go into this seriously. Let's not mess around. For a second, I was like, where even is my money? Okay. 26% left. This is where we start schmoving. Just gonna heal up here. Already read this book. Yes, but I haven't sold it yet. You don't understand. Disenchantment scroll. Ooh, Nikaf. Oh, I don't have my bag with me. That's right. I was like, yeah, I'll just get more medicine for my bag. I realized I don't have it. I might as well eat this at this point. Well, if I could have hit him there, that would have been golden. Alright. Yeah, please just stay over there. Please be immobilized. Alright, there we go. We figured it all out. Figured out how to play the game. Just troll the enemies. Troll the enemies before they troll you. It's simple. This is probably it. Can't tell yet. Nope. Getting nervous. Feel like there's gonna be a big boy around here. Big angry feller. I think I've fumbled that every single time I've attempted to cast it today. Okay, perfect. I see you, Jab. I probably should have put on my seal of Uno reverse and tried to do it that way, but whatever. I'm gonna need to start some food here to heal. 5 charges left. Okay. These spells are out of control. These spells are getting out of hand. Okay, Jonah, thanks for the heads up. I really need to find the villain here. Oh my goodness, like what? How many sequences are there in this magic dungeon? Heals. Okay, good RNG there. Good video game. Number 1 rule of Stoneshard, grab the money first. Another trash unidentified mace drop. Love it. Alright, I'm really running out of like resources here. I mean, the risk reward's not bad, it's just like, how many trash rooms can there be in my dungeon? Might as well just beat him up with my weapon. Ooh, a gold plate. Can I fill it with water? Hold on. Why can't I put water on this plate? No. Always make sure to drink plenty of water. This message is brought to you by Stoneshard. I don't understand how there can be so many crap rooms in a dungeon. Bungeon. Darkest Bungeon. Get a hold of yourself. Alright, I'm probably gonna have to burn the coffee. I mean, I can only assume the boss room is down here now, so it's kind of like one of those up or down. I chose up. These, like 100 gold isn't really enough to tempt me. There's a witch's staff. Okay. He's trying to break that cage. Yikes. Should have just put the reflect on at this point, honestly. I saw it coming. What is the healing salve? Not the healing salve. Oh. Intoxication? Yeah. I hate this game so much. Why can't I place it there? It's a glitch, isn't it? Okay. Steel Rage. Has a 66% chance to attack teammates. That doesn't matter. Alright, let's read some of the other ones. Receiving damage, I think, is the hidden rage stat. I guess I should just try and talk to him instead. Every friend group got the team killer. This is unreal, my luck. I didn't get it again. Oh, I'm so dead. I'm so dead, that's the end of this. They can open doors too, because, you know, the bestial rage enemy. Definitely door opener. Like, I cannot... Just try and one-shot him. Okay. That was like every trick in my book. I almost died there. That was not even the boss. Alright, let's see what we can do. I don't know. I just can't. I'm so scared of Yagrams. Okay. Let's just see if I missed something. Missed a casket. I'm gonna need one of those very soon if this playthrough keeps going this way. Nothing. Alright, let's see what the boss is made of. I don't want to be negative, but I almost guarantee this is going to be easier than the last enemy I just fought. Yeah, 40%. Yeah, this boss is easier than the Yagram enemy type. And there's 3 in this dungeon. Like, what? How do you even do that? I haven't played since before the big patch. What was that thing you were fighting before the boss? It's called the Yagram. And I think it's just one of those things where it's not a good... Because its whole thing is that it hurts its allies. And I think what's happening is, since I'm an Electromancer, I'm just wiping the allies and there's no, like, infight. Like, the mechanic, in my opinion, doesn't seem to be working how it should. But what's worse is that there's actually a room upstairs I avoid going into because I had a Yagram. So, like, I went through all of this whole dungeon. I'm really worried it's going to open the door and just smush me into paste. The only way I'll be able to beat it is on Stardust. The only reason I beat the other one is because, if you looked, I kited it, like, across the entire map. But, on the other side of things, we're gonna make a nice chunk of change from this dungeon, so we should keep our head up. I'm halfway to saying we should just toss the bear trap, but honestly, this isn't worth that much money. And this Bryn Vermouth, I hold on to it like it's a good healing item, but it's really not. It's only marginally more expensive than the healing salves I have. Regardless, though, we now pretty much have free reign of the dungeon. Do I feel that Electromancy is overpowered? I think my stupid hammer build is holding me back, but the thing about Electromancy is, it suffers in some very specific, I want to say matchups, but like against very specific types of enemies you suffer, and the only recourse you have is to kite them out. At least that's my opinion. So that's how I handle enemies like that. Like if you saw that boss, I just, so what I did is I put 5 points in Perception, so I have +1 bonus range, and then when you go to use Seal of Power, you get +1 bonus range. So basically all my spells have, like, insane range. Like, this is supposed to be a 6 range spell, but it's 8, because of what I can do. So when you start doing stuff like that, you can drop your, Ball Lightning, which is, you know, like a death ball, like, anywhere. And if you put it in a doorway, enemies won't go into it because they know it'll damage them. And they'll just kind of walk into it. Like, if the AI responded to traps and stuff in the middle of a doorway by just walking away, they'd be way harder to kite. Or hurt that way. Even though I can still damage them, I wouldn't be able to get off as much damage. I'm just gonna leave. I could be completely wrong in that take, but the whole meme with the hammer is that the mace tree and the electromancy tree go into knocking people back, but to be honest, I bet what would have been smarter would be to do something like one-handed maces and shields in the electromancy. I wonder if you could do some really stupid stuff with that. But, so that room to the left is last time. I swear if that just killed my run. I didn't even take the enchanted dagger. Like, why would I take an enchanted sword? But I'm kind of tempted to. That room to the left is like the little no-go room, so I'm just gonna leave them be. Search in case there's some gold. And then we're gonna leave. Because the road home isn't exactly safe either. So I just need to figure out my backpack really quick. Oh, no. Yeah. So... okay, so I have one slot, so... what's funny is I didn't even use my Vivifying Essence at all. Another thing that's funny is I beat one of those Yagrams and they had a Gwinnell potion on them, which is like a 1000 gold item. So like I think they know they're strong. I would consider the Yagrams a mini boss, and I'm especially not good at it because it seems to the Yagram has those like mechanics where it'll has AoE attacks that you can dodge. But Shadencore always says that you shouldn't be moving because you're casting spells. What ends up happening is I do my kiting thing, and then I'm taking damage because I'm trying to kite it. So, like, the best thing for an Electromancer to be able to do is to just get dots on every single enemy, and then hit them with, like, Chain Lightning, or Static Field, or all of its AoE stuff. I think the most confusing ability the Electromancer has is probably Impulse. Even though I understand it's to like get enemies away from you, it just seems weird because you never really want enemies that close to you to begin with. That's kind of like if an enemy is within 1 square of you, it's bad for an Electromancer unless there's builds I don't know about that. You know, like I'm sure maybe you could do an Electromancer that's tanked, but the problem is that all the best armor in the game has minus shock resistance. So you'd have to go with, like, leather armor, or just accept the fact that if you miscast, you'll die. Maybe not die, I don't actually know if it scales that hard. Okay, this should be the camp. Yep. No. And we have our little stash here. I don't have anything worth saving. That was so frustrating. I spent an hour, like, I didn't even kill the last Diagro because I don't know what to do. Okay, here's the thing too. They're like melee enemies, or at least close range, and you open the door and they just absolutely body you, and you can't do enough damage to stop them. You just have to pray you get a stun. I don't know if they have stun resistance or something, but I was struggling so hard. Yeah, maybe should have not brought the ham, because I didn't end up eating it at all. It was a waste of slots. They better pay me well for that. Is the caravan new? That's the end of the story quests, and then you have to go to Old Tot, the goober. Not the goober, the Old Tot, the art driver or whatever, and he'll start chauffeuring you around. Okay. So, I'm waiting to get an item for one of the story quests. But, that RNG. It was not worth 1,000, but at least I got loot. I need to speak to the jeweler. I mean, if I'm back up to like 4,000 after this, I could buy that hood, which would be a good upgrade. But then I'd be broke again immediately. We need to go to the guild quarter. Yahoo! Yeah, it's... Ugh. Oh, I think I forgot a folio. No, I took the other folio. Okay. I don't know what time exactly it is in the Stoneshard world. Concerning. I am going to go up here. I'm gonna go to the Mint Square. It sounds delicious. I needed one of the blacksmiths to repair my thing. I forgot to do that. How do you Hear ye, hear ye. All artisans are woke and red-pilled. Okay. Hopefully, if I'm able to skip a day. I'm really close to... I got a lot of XP from that. Yeah, I'm just wondering if I should go to Vitality or Willpower next. Strength really doesn't do much for me, so... My miracle chance is 18%. Whoa, now I have 65 viewers. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the aftermath of me struggling to complete a 2 skull quest. I don't know why everyone joined now, but it happens. Oh, and everyone... I don't... the YouTube viewer count, I think, is bugged. I'm not saying it's bugged because it's like, oh, I don't like it, the amount of viewers I have. It's more so because I'll have 0 viewers and I'll get a comment. I don't know what's up with it. Oh yeah, I need to sleep. It's big Stoneshard slumber season. I kinda wanted to wait until the next day, but apparently it's almost twilight already. Okay. I could probably pawn off this ring. Or this ring, because I'm not gonna use it, and it's just enchanted. Oh, sweet. A duelist's pole arm. Okay. I need to go check with that alchemist fella in the bottom first so we can continue the story quest. So I can write a guide about the story quest. It's big brain. Is that a new design? I don't remember that. Okay. Back to the mission. Sir? Get a spider's eye, please? Nope, no spider eyes. I'm just wondering if I should, like, play in my off time until I actually do get the crawler eye, just to avoid the horror of having to keep refreshing here and not get it. Because you can't just load and save scum it anymore. Bryn doesn't even like me the most. I think it's because I disturbed the peace. Alrighty, I'm gonna try and get this, like, an improved hoe. I can't even speak. I'm gonna try and get a better hood from the tailor merchant. And then I'm probably gonna get off for today. Which kinda sucks. I spent an ordinary amount of time on one quest. That's how sometimes the stone shards. I guess this guy's like my favorite blacksmith NPC now. Brenton, please. How much? Oh. How much do you sell for? What's the item you're looking for? You need a crawler eye. It's a whole thing. You need to make a potion and do something, but there's like a riddle you have to solve. I don't even think I have the book on me because yeah, and they also don't put it in your journal. But the book is like an eye from one with many eyes or something, so a spider. The spiders in this game are crawlers, but all I have are crawler mandibles. Can't you see I'm busy? Kermit, please. Let's just camp out in front of him like a complete bum. I forgot to bring food. Come on. Go to bed. Usually I plan to stream on Fridays, it's just because of Thanksgiving. So I was like kind of gone this whole week, so I decided to do it Sunday. And then I'm also thinking if I do it on Saturday, I can do it earlier so some of the people who are in other time zones can see it. So I'm actually not sure what to do. I don't have a steady schedule because usually I stream on Friday after I get out of work. So like sometimes it depends on traffic and stuff like that. But I do need to start setting them up the day before because I've been trying to communicate through community posts and it has not been working exceptionally. Although for my next one, I don't know. I'm still having fun in Stoneshard. I'm just wondering if I should start playing it a little bit in my off time. And then doing games like Mountain Blade because I thought that would be really funny. But then I was like, I really don't know if it would be that funny. Okay, so this fella has an exquisite cowl. I think we were looking at something else, though. A footman girdle. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy this because this arming cap isn't doing too much for me, aside from bleed resistance. I'm infinitely more based. Yeah, sorry. But I'm having trouble timing everything out because my original plan was to stream at noon on Sunday, and then the whole thing happened. I was gonna say I need to get better at just talking about stuff other than Stoneshard, but I was gonna say that my landlady asked to borrow some bleach, which is really funny. I didn't want to just like laugh like a psychopath. Yeah, there's a stain or something. Stain or something. There was a stain. It has been located. It has been dealt with. There's nothing to fear. Alright, that's it for today. I gotta check on my Premiere and make sure it's properly working. Or my computer's sick. I don't know what's going on, but should be more content to come. I said it at the beginning of the beginning of the stream, but I've been trying to work on scripts for longer form videos, and I'm getting better, but I kind of realized that I haven't posted in like 3 weeks, so hopefully I will have something to show for it soon. It's just balancing day job, this, other stuff, other responsibilities, fun stuff. So, thank you for watching me bumble through Stoneshard and completely fail to a non-boss. And we'll see you all either in the next stream or hopefully a video. Or maybe I'll just post a video of a cat. And then you won't see me at all, it'll just be a cat. So have a good night, good day everybody. Thank you for watching, if you did. Bye. That was the wrong overlay. Alright, here we go.